Shalom. Giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Mukah, Dash. Double honors to all the elders and the apostles of God who stand right up to that day. Yes. I'm out and about doing my thing, taking in the cool breeze. So let me just do a little thing. Looking at some current events, what's been happening in the current news. Go in the spirit and breathe. Enjoy the weather, man. So yes, man. Prophecies are in full effect. Not quite in full effect, but the year of turn up, and we're still in May 2022. It's quiet today. How I like it. Not for long though. When we get to one of the main spots, it's gonna be a bit more noisy. But yeah, man, just gonna bore up this place here with some more truth, because there's no truth in this place. It's only the prophets that bring this truth, the 100% truth. It's only the prophets that deal with truth. Everybody else, I hate to say it, is a fraud. Everybody else is a damn fraud. Oh no. And if you're of the elect and you still this is raw, this video's raw. Yeah, we're out there in a little bit of bump. So there's gonna be a little bit of bumping and thumping and bumping and grinding, and you know, while we're walking. Mind the step. Now buck your toe. Yeah, the Benji might say. When we went over to Jamaica, we wanted to flash our bare foot with my mother back, you know, little bit back now. Good 30 years ago. And you mustn't buck your toe. No buck your toe. That's all they fear. They don't fear nothing else. They're bound for that. Bound the foot rough, on the bottom foot just rough. True strugglers and fighters.
I really don't see any.
Yeah, man. So yes, the weather is nice today. Truths and rights, truths and rights. I'm gonna hit this place with some truths and rights, man. There's a perverse spirit that's mingled in this place. So I don't know, I'm gonna title this video something along the lines of the death angels are out there. The death angels are out there. Took them from the phrase in the Terminator movie. Coined from the phrase in the Terminator movie. Terminator's out there. The death angels are out there. If you know that movie, if you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. John Connor was warming Sarah Connor. You know, keep your wits about you. Terminators out there. Can't be bargained with. Can't be reasoned with. Doesn't feel pity or remorse. And he absolutely will not stop ever until you're dead. That's the spirit of the... What do you think that is? That's the spirit of the angels, man. Doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and he absolutely will not stop ever. Yeah. So there's a lot of judgments going around. People talk about Buffalo, but there's a lot of us in and around about Buffalo. The latest one is in it's probably more now, because in the news there's always something. There's always some new, if it was a false flag, whether it was or not, people died, there was death, there was a spirit created for vengeance. These spirits are definitely created for vengeance. Let's walk a different way today, walk a way where we don't usually walk. Terminators out there. Can't be bargained with, can't be reasoned with, doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And he absolutely will not stop ever until you're dead. Yeah, so there was that shooting over there in Texas, Rob Elementary School. I think it's about 19 what look mostly like northern tribes bit the bullet. Maybe there was some E's caught up in there somewhere, some E's, but it looked, from what I can see at the moment, it looks mostly northern tribe. And the guy who perpetrated the crime, he looked like he could have been a northern tribe, one of the northern tribes too. So we're going to hear more, yeah, and this is just one of them. So I don't want to have to say to you women as well, because a lot of women was put to death with the Buffalo shooting. A lot of you women were put to death, and I said it in one of my previous videos. Stop dancing on Kevin Samuels' grave. I said it. Stop dancing on Kevin Samuels' grave. There's going to be a lot of you women going to get it soon. I said it. Go check the video out, man. A lot of you women are gonna get it. In the title of the video was even high valued man. Anyone could get it, including high valued men, referring to Kevin Samuels. That was the title of the video. Anyone could get it, even high valued men. So you got it, you women, you got it after he died dancing on his grave. A lot of the women that got it in the Buffalo shooting, you could have been some of those women. A lot of them were oldish women anyway, church-going women that was dedicated to their Christian church, and there was a pastor up in there too who caught a judgment. It's all the beginnings of pangs of distress. Let me go over there and bring out some precepts. So I noticed ever since this lockdown took place, you got people out and about. A lot of them don't know whether they're coming or they're going, man. That lockdown was good for their asses. Let's bring this out. Second Ezra. We're not going to go to 9. We're going to go to this one in 8. Straight to the point. Second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50 says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that are in them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understanding thou for thyself, and seek out the glory such as be like thee. Yeah. Even them young children, when they was interviewing them, these were like 6-year-olds, some of them, 12 and all that. Most high, there's no respect to persons, man. Job 4 and 7, is it? Or 7 and 4? Yeah, sometimes get them upside down. But those little children, don't get it twisted. They must have been wicked in their past lives, in some of their other lives. And the Most High, he came to collect, man. Therefore, many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Because they have walked in great pride. So there will be more. And we did warn you. You have been warned. The death angel is out there. The death angel is out there. That's what I'm going to title this video. Can't be bargained with. Can't be reasoned with. Doesn't feel pity. And he absolutely will not stop ever until you're out of there. More judgments will come. Let's bring this one out. 2nd Ezra 15. 4 says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So that was unfaithful. There was unfaithful people. And more gonna die. More gonna get it. Hit the bullet.
It's all beginnings of the pangs of distress, and there will be many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times did not fear the Most High Jehovah Shai. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So we've got to keep going over these precepts. We're going to have to keep going over these precepts for the elect, because the elect among the 2/3 will get it. Right, man. And this is what it's going to be like. You know, one of my favorite precepts is Psalms 110:6. You know, there's going to be many dead bodies, but this is a precept to it. 2nd Ezra 16:28 says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. So the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. Yeah, imagine you're commiserating your son's death. You know, going to commiserate his death at the funeral, and then you get a heart attack. The father gets a heart attack. This is what happened. While he was trying to comfort his wife, he going somewhere either going to or coming from, something to do with his son that got shot in the shooting, in the Texas shooting, commiserating the death of his son, and he ended up getting a heart attack. That was the Most High. Boy, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God, man. That's Hebrews chapters 10 and 31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. He ain't playing. The death angels ain't playing. No respect of persons. Here's another one, man. The precept to the one we just looked at. Jeremiah 25:31 says, a noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord have a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword. Thus saith the Lord. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, because he has a controversy with the nations. As it says there, 32, thus saith the Lord of hosts. You notice that they begin with thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. Just like the precept we just looked at. Ain't going to be lamented, man. It's going to be great miseries. The one we just looked at in 8. 2nd Ezra 8:50. Great miseries shall be done, man. They ain't going to be able to be lamented. So in this one it says, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. And that's a bad sign when you don't get a burial. Yeah, we just had to attend one of these. One of our says death is all about. Came close to home because one of our brothers had to end up burying his mother, and apparently not too long ago he buried his grandmother before that, if I'm not mistaken, not too long ago. So there is a lot of death, but she got a burial, and that was a dignified, very, very dignified part of it. Getting a burial was a dignified way to go when everybody's catering for you and there was a lot of people there. So that was a dignified part. In this case it says, and the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground, because there's going to be so many of them. And they walked in great pride. So they ain't going, the Most High saying they ain't going to get that. They ain't going to get no burial. Right, man. Let's bring this one out. Seems like the Spirit's got me bringing out this one. Prophecy on judgment, man. Prophecy on judgment. Right. Zechariah chapter 13. We're just staying in the precepts, man. And 8 says, and it shall come to pass that in all the all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Right, this is all judgments, man, of the Most High. 2/3, that's a lot, you know. Okay, that's a lot. Of the 2/3, let me read it again. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Right, man. So we warned you. As a matter of fact, I might entitle this video, we warned you. Terminator's out there. You know, coined from the phrase, the Terminator movie. The angels are out there. The death angels are out there. Right, man. Behold, the eyes of the Lord our God are upon the sinful kingdom. In 8 now, in Amos 8, chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and he will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that, earth saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Giving our praises to Yahweh Shem Shah. You hear that? And 10 now, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake, shall not overtake nor prevent us. I'll read that again. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Right. All the sinners of the Most High's people shall die. Why they going to die? You just read it, man. 2/3 of the people have to be cut off because of their great pride. 2nd Ezra and 8, because of their great pride, and 2nd Ezra and 15, because they walked unfaithfully. And there will be great miseries. Then they shall not be lamented. They walked in great pride and unfaithful. So here we have it, man. This is why 2/3 have to be cut off. Right, and that's all prophecy. Yeah, here's another. For this precept here, I will say this is one of my favorites right now. Really, really one of my favorites right now. Isaiah chapters 19 and 40 says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Yeah, you could just look around when you come out your yard. It's there, man. That Most High has done that. He's mingled a perverse spirit in the air. You know, Isaiah chapter 16, 39. I think it's 39 in chapter 16. Everything is upside down, and that's not good for a man who of righteousness. Remember what Lot said? Lot was vexed, man. His soul was vexed of all the wickedness that was around him. You understand? Sodom and Gomorrah, man. He was vexed. His soul was vexed. Can you imagine? He was cursing them out. You know, just like sometimes the spirit just lick you. You just feel like you're sort of curse some motherfuckers out, or you might just go, you know, say a little Hebrew prayer. The curses. That's what Lot, the righteous man Lot, how he felt. And I believe, I would say through the spirit, he's probably putting up them curses too, living around those people, man. You would want to do that. You understand? I'll read it again. Because it's so fitting and so true. Isaiah 19 and 14 says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. You got drunken people up and down, walking up and down, staggering. You know, that's literal. That's also spiritual. You know, you got all the philosophies of this world, the wicked philosophies of this world, the lies. It's all tainted. So people are drunk on that. The lies and the philosophies of this world. The ABC people, they're pushing their vibration out there. But that's why we have to push our vibration out there. There's truth vibration. As I like to say, we have to bore this place up
like strainer. People want to walk past you and talk fucking loud, so you hear their fucking bullshit. Talking shit about fucking nothing, going nowhere fast. Talking about my man last night and they're fucking talking shit, and they talk loud. They got the fucking cheek to talk loud. You got to bore this place up with like strainer, man, with truth. We're the only ones really talking sense, and that's just the truth, man. We're the only ones really doing something constructive. Everybody else is full of folly. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunkard man staggereth in his vomit. Although we have to take part to a certain extent, not to the full extent, because these people, if you get too involved with them and mingle up with them too much, their perversion, what they have, will rub off on you if you're not careful. That's why you got to keep praying, man. Keep praying. You know, I got my own little routine that I do. Find your little routine that you do to stay in the spirit. Everybody must know. You know, everybody must know what works for them. Yeah? Here's another one. This is in Jeremiah. I read it already, but I'm going to read it again. Jeremiah 25 and 31 says, "A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord have a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord." Terminators out there. Terminators out there can't be bargained with. Yeah, the death angels can't be reasoned with. Doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and he absolutely will not stop ever until you're dead. That are wicked to the, and all the flesh he will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Jeremiah chapter 25 and 32. The Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from the nations to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that end of the earth, shall be at that day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth, and they shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be as dung upon the face of the ground. So you've been warned, yeah, all you wicked people that love to love wickedness, yeah, there will be a great slaying, and you will not be mourned, right? Because you have walked in great pride, yeah. Most High says, a noise shall come even to the end of the earth, for the Lord have a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked, because they are wicked to the soul. So those people that got it, bit the bullet, as young as some of them were, yeah, we also had two teachers too that got it too, and one of the teachers was commiserating the death of one of the youngsters, and her husband also got a heart attack. If I'm not mistaken, he ended up getting a heart attack while he was commiserating, trying to encourage and encourage his wife, the teacher that got it. So there was children there, there was adults there also that got slain by the sword. So you have been warned. The death angel is out there. And all you elect, sincere brothers, let's bring out a precept for you. We're going to end it off there. This is in Psalms 64 and 2 says, "Hide me, yes, from the sacred counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Yeah, so we want to be protected because the death angel is out there. Yeah, Most High sent the death angel out there to collect, and he's coming for the wicked, yeah, via the sword. "Hide me from the sacred counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfection.
in secret, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares. So we are aware of these snares that they're setting up in this time of judgment. We're aware of these snares. Yeah, that's why he said that at the beginning in 2. Hide me from the sacred counsel of the wicked. Hide me from the sacred counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity in 2. Now jump back down to 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They think we can't see them. The Most High sees them. Yeah, and we see them too, you know, through the Spirit. And what the Most High allows for us to see, we see. So we see. Yeah. 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, and the heart is deep. Right. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly they shall be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. You know, praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai. There's another one in Job. And Job chapter 5 and 12 says, He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the wicked is carried headlong. So he taketh you with your craftiness, yeah. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall in it. That's one of the songs of Bob Marley. Small axe. Yeah. Whosoever diggeth the pit. So I'm not going to sing it, but the words are very fitting in that song by Bob Marley. Small axe. Rise up, O evil man. Yeah. Playing smart but not being clever. Yes, there is the playing smart but not being clever. Whosoever diggeth the pit shall fall in it. Yeah, I'll read it again. Job chapter 5 and 12 says, He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. They diggeth the pit, they're going to end up falling in it. So we have it there. This is for the elect. Psalms 64:2. Hide me from the sacred counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. So all those the elect of the Most High shall be protected. Right. We're going to end with this one. Psalm 27:5 says, For in the time of trouble he shall hide me, in his pavilion, in the sacred of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. Right, man. So we're going to end there. The death angels are out there. Coined from the phrase Terminator is out there. And he doesn't feel pity. Doesn't feel remorse. Doesn't feel fear. And he absolutely will not stop ever until you're dead. Shalom. And you was warned. You was warned. You women was dancing on Kevin Samuel's grave, celebrating. You was warned, and more's coming. More is coming. Humble yourself, man. And Great Millstone, the men in Great Millstone are the true high-value men. Why? Because we're talking the truth, and we're bringing to you that truth, that 100% truth. Until the next one, we out.